Russian military forces launched a large-scale invasion of Ukraine on the morning of the 24th of February, and Western governments immediately announced a new round of sanctions against Russia. Beijing's official rhetoric was as double-edged as ever, expressing respect for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all countries, but at the same time understanding Russia's security concerns and refraining from calling military action an invasion. While Putin is the primary originator of the escalating Ukrainian crisis, the role of the Chinese leader cannot be ignored. As the military conflict and economic sanctions against Russia intensify, China will not support the Russian invasion directly, but it still intends to maintain China's partnership with Russia and covertly provide economic aid. China has been Russia's largest trading partner for 12 consecutive years, and Russia is China's largest energy exporter. When Western countries announced sanctions against Russia, Beijing stated that such measures are never a principled and effective way to solve the problem. It would certainly grant high hopes to Russia, which is facing economic troubles. However, China faces a diplomatic dilemma that pits its economic interests against its ideological and political interests. China is Ukraine's largest trading partner. Ukraine is also a key partner in China's One Belt, One Road initiative, particularly in Europe. In 2021, China also became the EU's largest trading partner, despite significant political differences between the two sides. To comply with global sanctions against Russia, Chinese state banks have had to stop financing Russia's military action against Ukraine. Otherwise, they risk being shut out of the world's most lucrative markets, the EU and the US. The Sino-Russian alliance, on the other hand, is much less attractive to China commercially. According to data released by Chinese customs, China's total trade with Russia is approximately $147 billion, representing 2.4% of China's $6 trillion global trade in 2021. Besides shrinking export markets, China will lose access to the technology needed to build a knowledge-based economy. If the US persuades the EU and Japan to revive a multilateral export control coordinating committee to stop technology shipments to China, the latter will stand little chance of winning the technology race with the US. The third major cost of deglobalization to China is harder to estimate, yet it may be the largest: loss of efficiency due to dynamic competition. Products made and sold in China are of much higher quality today than they were 2 decades ago because Chinese companies have to compete with their Western rivals. Even so, if they insulate themselves from this pressure, they will not feel the need to produce better products at a lower price. This will discourage innovation and be detrimental to consumers.